The restaurant was expensive in the quiet way. Soft lights, white tablecloths, voices lowered out of habit, not kindness. I arrived early, like I always did. Maybe part of me still believed that if I showed up first, tried harder, smiled longer, something would change. My daughter Lily squeezed my hand as we walked inside. "Is Grandma here yet?" she whispered. "Almost," I said, even though I knew better. It was my parents' anniversary. 42 years. I had planned everything, booked the private room, paid the deposit, even brought an old wedding photo I'd restored myself. Gold wrapping, thin ribbon. I wanted one peaceful night. Just one. They were already seated. My mother didn't stand. My father barely looked up. My sister Rachel smiled the way people do when they're already judging you. Lily climbed into her chair quietly. Before the waiter could speak, Rachel waved him away. "We already ordered," she said casually, then glanced at Lily. "Oh, we didn't include her. Kids don't really eat steak." The words landed hard. My father sighed. "You should have fed her before coming." My mother stared into her wine glass like it mattered more than my child. Lily folded her napkin again and again, smaller each time, the way she did when she felt invisible. Something inside me broke, clean and final. I turned to the waiter. "Cancel anything that hasn't been cooked," I said calmly. "And move everything already ordered to my father's bill." The room froze. Rachel blinked. "Are you serious?" "Yes." I rested my hand on Lily's shoulder. "And my daughter will have the filet, medium, mashed potatoes, and dessert." Lily looked up at me, surprised, then smiled. Rachel scoffed. "Wow. Overreact much." I met her eyes. "You humiliated my child. This is what consequences look like." No one spoke again. When the bill came, my father's face burned red. "You embarrassed us," he said. I stood and placed the wrapped photo on the table. "Open it later." Then I took Lily's hand and walked out. Outside, the night air felt lighter than anything I'd breathed in years. "Mom," Lily asked softly, "are we in trouble?" I knelt in front of her. "No," I said. "We're done being small." The messages came fast after that. "You ruined everything. You're selfish. Family doesn't act like this." I didn't reply. 2 days later, they showed up at my house. No call. No warning. My parents walked in like they still owned the place. Rachel followed, arms crossed, smirking. My father dropped an envelope on the counter. "The restaurant invoice. You'll pay your share." I stared at it. "You came here for money." Rachel laughed. "You always think you're better than us." I picked up my phone. "They're here," I said calmly. 10 minutes later, my uncle and aunt arrived. Witnesses change everything. I laid it all out. The money I'd sent, the babysitting, the years of swallowing everything just to keep peace. My aunt didn't raise her voice. "This ends now," she said. I paid the bill in cash, not because I owed it, but because I wanted it finished. When they left, slamming the door behind them, I locked it. For the first time, silence didn't feel lonely. It felt clean. A week later, the school called. An anonymous report, the counselor said carefully. "Concerns about your daughter's emotional well-being." My hands shook as I watched Lily laugh at the kitchen table, syrup on her chin. CPS came. They checked everything. They found nothing. As one of the women left, she paused. "You're a good mother," she said quietly. That night, I stopped crying. I started documenting. Screenshots. Bank transfers. Messages begging for help. Social media posts that proved the lies. I called a lawyer. Cease and desist letters went out. Harassment. Defamation. False reporting. Suddenly, the noise stopped. Then one last envelope arrived. My parents were trying for grandparent visitation rights. Control pretending to be love. My lawyer smiled. "They don't have a case." We responded once, with evidence. After that, I changed the locks. Updated my will. Restricted school access. I mailed a final letter. No signature. No explanation. Just truth. A month later, Lily and I went camping. No phones. No family drama. Just trees, firelight, and quiet laughter. That night, she asked, "Mom, is family supposed to hurt?" I shook my head. Family should help you grow. Later, I burned the old photo I'd carried for years, trying to live inside a past that never protected me. The flames took it easily. Some things want to be let go. As the fire faded and the forest grew quiet, I realized something simple and strong. Silence isn't loneliness. When it's chosen,